Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. From years of twists, heartaches, and shifting alliances, the love triangle between Hope, Liam, and Steffy has finally reached its endpoint, and it's time to explore why that arc is now officially over. In the world of the soap opera phenomenon, the emotional tug-of-war between these three characters has dominated storylines, but recent developments make clear that the triangle has collapsed into something different. Let's walk through the key reasons: character evolution, narrative exhaustion, and structural shifts behind the scenes. First, character evolution. For so long, Liam grew up emotionally in the orbit of both Steffy and Hope. His trajectory was defined by the oscillation between the two, first Hope, then Steffy, then back. Analysts note that Liam's love life has revolved around two women, Hope Logan and Steffy Forrester. But as of recent interviews, the actor playing Liam has admitted the triangle has become unsustainable. He said, "That was something I had worried about for at least the last decade. There's no way this is sustainable, right? This guy just going back and forth between these two women." In short, the characters have matured, and the old dynamic is no longer viable. Second, narrative exhaustion. After years of ping-ponging, the same triangle began to feel repetitive. Fans and critics alike pointed out that the back-and-forth lacked fresh energy. An article states that the triangle may have finally run its course. The storyline has been recycled so often, it's become predictable. When a drama loses surprise, its power fades. For a show like The Bold and the Beautiful, which thrives on high-stakes emotional drama and unexpected revelation, the triangle had to evolve or end. And the narrative decision appears to be end it. Third, behind-the-scenes structural shift. More than just story, the showrunners are steering the characters in new directions. According to reports, Liam's role is being sprinkled in rather than being immersed in the triangle. Meanwhile, Steffy and Hope each are heading towards separate arcs. Steffy more centered on self-identity and family, Hope on professional growth and new love possibilities. The triangle is no longer the gravitational center. This allows the writers to explore fresh dynamics, giving the show room to breathe and evolve. Fourth, the emotional logic of the characters has changed. Originally, Hope was the one who represented the virtuous, somewhat idealistic partner, while Steffy brought fire, defiance, and complexity. The contrast between Hope's safe haven and Steffy's passion was the emotional engine of the triangle. But with time, those labels no longer hold in the same way. Steffy has grown, changed, stepped away. Hope has shifted priorities. Liam has been forced into deep introspection. For example, Steffy has acknowledged she still loves Liam but recognizes that the dynamic can't stay the same. In her heart and soul, she wants to be with him. But with everything that has happened, she feels it was her fault and she can't change that. On the other side, an article states that Liam and Steffy now share this closeness, this love, this affection, but it's not a desperation to hook up. Liam's not trying to get Steffy back. That indicates growth beyond the triangle. Fifth, an important anchor, Liam's health crisis. Major storylines around Liam's diagnosis and personal struggle serve to shift the focus away from the romantic tug-of-war and toward deeper themes of mortality, family, loyalty, and legacy. When a character faces life-and-death stakes, the old "who will he choose" game loses its potency. These deeper stakes force the show to reframe relationships, and in this case, the triangle no longer felt central. It's not simply choosing between two women. It's about growth, healing, and what comes next. Sixth, closure through mutual respect rather than winner/loser. One of the reasons the triangle is over is because the story is shifting into a phase where Liam, Hope, and Steffy acknowledge what was, but they're not staying in that loop. The dialogue from Steffy indicates that she now accepts more of a co-parenting and friendship role rather than eternal romantic rival. The future that shows is one where Hope is not fighting Steffy for Liam, and Liam is not torn in limbo. The romantic triangle dissolves into more respectful, adult relationships. The informal commentary by the actor suggests the triangle is being put on the bench. Seventh, audience fatigue and creative freedom. Long-running series inevitably face viewer fatigue when repeating the same story beats. Keeping the triangle active indefinitely risks stagnation. By closing the triangle, the show can free up characters to explore new directions. At the same time, the core fanbase can breathe. Rather than enduring another cycle of breakups and makeups, they get evolution. Writers often signal that the choice isn't just ending romance, it's freeing up for more layered story. This is consistent with the commentary noting the triangle's end. 8th. Timing and momentum. The ending of a triangle needs narrative impetus, something to pivot the story. In this case, the pivot was multifaceted. Liam's illness, Steffy's self-awareness, Hope's commitment to maturity, and a broader show shift. When everything aligns, the triangle stops being compelling and starts being messy. When the characters themselves have grown beyond the need to choose, the triangle becomes obsolete. Future potential beyond the triangle. With the triangle officially over, the doors open for fresh relationships, unexpected plot lines, and new conflicts. That doesn't mean no interaction between these characters. Rather, their interaction is no longer defined by the triangle. Liam may still have deep bonds with both Steffy and Hope, but in different contexts. This setup allows the show to pivot to other forms of drama: parenthood, business intrigue, new romantic interests, personal transformation. 10th. The emotional satisfaction of closure. While soap viewers often expect ongoing conflict, there is emotional value in resolution. The triangle's closure gives viewers a sense of finality and growth. It gives all three characters dignity rather than endless cyclical drama. Steffy, Hope, and Liam emerge not as locked in eternal love triangle purgatory, but as characters ready for the next chapter. And that shift gives the show renewed energy. In sum, the love triangle is officially over because the characters have outgrown it, the narrative engine driving it has lost momentum, and the showrunners are clearly redirecting the story. Hope, Liam, and Steffy are no longer defined by which one Liam chooses, but rather by who they are and where they go next. The triangle served its purpose, raising stakes, creating conflict, generating emotional investment, and now it gives way to broader story possibilities. If you're a fan, it's not a farewell to the characters, it's a graduation of the dynamics. The triangle stops being the show's center. Instead, each character steps into a new phase. We should expect meaningful new arcs. Steffy stepping into leadership and family focus, Hope embracing her independence and professional ambition, Liam redefining his identity beyond the guy who chooses between two women. For the show's audience, this is a moment to lean in, not with nostalgia for the triangle, but with curiosity for what's next. The characters have earned growth. The show has earned a new direction. And the triangle? It ended because its time had come. Let's conclude with this thought: endings don't always mean game over. In this case, the ending of the triangle means transition. It means the characters can finally move forward. And for a soap like The Bold and the Beautiful, that kind of transition, when handled with emotional honesty and creative intention, is as satisfying as any twist. The triangle is officially over. The next story starts now. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.